Once again, let's try to get the chairman of the board. That would be Bruton Smith to give the command to fire these engines and get this race underway for the 34th time.
Gentlemen, start your engine! Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the word.
Field ready to buckle down, button up, and run it out. 400 laps the distance to be run, Neil. Got any predictions on who might pull this one off? Row 11 is Jeff Gordon, the outstanding 21-year-old rookie from Pittsburgh, Indiana. And as they come down in row 20, it's Jimmy Horton and Joe Rutman, Dave Marcus, the provisional starter, and the 34th annual Coca-Cola 600 is underway.
Jockeying around early. They want to get a good position. We see Schrader jump out there in the lead. The white car, Schrader, the blue and white, Mark Martin on the inside. Martin at number 6. He's awful strong all week in practice and the other night in the Winston. Boy, when they race side by side like this, Schrader's getting a little bit of breathing room.
4 car lengths as they clear the 4th turn for the first time. And with 399 laps to go, by 6 car lengths, Schrader jumps out in front. Here you see the 24 of Gordon back in 7th place. That DuPont car for Rick Hendrick, trying to close on Earnhardt in 6th.
He was way back in the pack earlier. He's closed up, made a lot of difference right here. He lost a real good race car in the Winston Open about a week ago. He had the quickest car in Charlotte Motor Speedway and lost it. This is the backup car, and they've done a lot of work on it, and he's getting it up to speed now.
The 21-year-old attacking man. That's Earnhardt in 6th, Shepard in 5th in the 21. And just behind them comes Jeff Gordon. Now that's a pretty wide line. I would say the handle's gone on the 21 car as we see Earnhardt pick up another spot. Look at this battle. Here's the 25 and the 6. Schrader in the 25. Martin in the 6th. This is for 4th position. 63 laps deep at 67. They'll have covered the first 100 miles. Neil Bonnet?
I tell you, they're running hard. We just saw a little bit early. We saw Irvin trying to make him a little room with Jeff Bodines that went down the first turn. This pack here has really been battling away at it. Jeff Gordon's moving right on up through there.
A lap on Kenny Wallace there in the Dirt Devil car. They come down the main straightaway, and around Jimmy Means comes Earnhardt in the 3. Here's Earnhardt back to 3rd, Speed to 4th. Martin falls to 5th. Jeff Gordon driving a very stable 6th position.
He's trying to drive on the outside of Mark Martin. But Speed's car is really working good today.
Here comes Jeff Gordon down on the inside. It's Martin on the inside in the 6th. Earnhardt on the outside in. 21-year-old Pittsburgh, Indiana native. Jeff Gordon flies on the inside. He's going to try to get a spot away from Speed right here. This is for 5th. Lake Speed trying to fend him off. Both very aggressive drivers. Morgan Shepherd getting back into it. Schrader getting back to this battle. There you see Schrader in the 25. And again, here's the youngster down to the inside, working on Lake Speed.
Schrader's a teammate of the 24. The 24 and the 25 are team cars. I wouldn't doubt to see these two guys get together, try to get back around Lake Speed. Just a little bit of push, a high-speed push right here. 24 moves to the outside.
21 years old, that kid is 24. 21, and he's won over 600 races.
Yeah, but he's 21 going on 30. He's got a lot of years experience with him. Got a good level head. He's going to be a good racer.
With a new speed for the 600-mile distance. From Chad Little's car, you'll look back as they close down this back straightaway.
That's Jeff Gordon coming up on him. Gordon, he's running 5th. He's going around Chad Little on the outside. What's good about this racetrack, even though that inside lane is a preferred lane, there's plenty of racetrack out there to get on the outside and pass on these guys.
Jeff Gordon in 5th spot and drawing away.
Jeff Gordon is the youngest driver on the Winston Cup circuit, but his youth is overshadowed by his 17 years of racing experience. You see, Jeff Gordon started racing at age 4. That's right, age 4 in quarter midgets around the Midwest. He spent his childhood years winning races, and after 3 national quarter midget championships and 4 national titles in go-karts, Jeff Gordon became the youngest driver ever to be awarded a USAC sprint car license at age 16. He also shined in USAC midget competition indoors and outdoors, winning a variety of events. Just his second season of sprint cars, Jeff won 9 races, 10 poles, and the series title, providing proof he was ready to move up to NASCAR's Busch Grand National Circuit. In 1991, Jeff's first year in the series, he was crowned Rookie of the Year. In 1992, Jeff had his most successful year to date. He finished 4th in the final point standings and won the biggest purse in Busch Grand National Series history, $113,000 at the Champion Sparkplug 300 in Charlotte. So far, 1993 looks even better. Jeff opened the year finishing 5th in the Daytona 500, then took a best-ever 4th in Atlanta. Right now, Jeff Gordon is 10th in the Winston Cup point standings.
Here's the 24 car. That is Jeff Gordon continuing his own scramble with Bill Elliott back in 8th spot. You also see in that group Sterling Marlin in the Ray Vestas car, number 8. There he is on the outside trying to come around Jeff Gordon. Bill Elliott in that lead lap, who started 30th, now finds himself in 9th, working the outside, turning very consistent laps. You also see the plight of Kyle Petty a lap down and having more problems out here with the mellow yellow number 42.
I tell you, this is the best Bill Elliott run since they've been here. They've just been off the pace. They couldn't get the car up to speed. He's been thrashing away at it. They're back there in 9th place, but I'm telling you, that's a big gain what they've had all week. They've been working on getting better all week long.
Dale Jarrett had just scooted under both of them. He is up to 8th in the Interstate car for Joe Gibbs. And then you see Bill Elliott in 9th and Jeff Gordon. And there you see Dale Jarrett, green, black, and red car, prepared by Jimmy Maycar. They could be a factor for sure before this one is over.
There's the 21 coming off the corner. Oh, he just got into the outside wall. And then Gordon tapped him in the rear.
Jeff Gordon in 5th, and the word is everyone is being told to stand on it. They're looking for some showers. They know that they are coming up on lap 150 in a couple. All they've got to do is get to 200, and they can win this thing if they get some serious rain. That changes the strategy a little. Now take a look at this. Here's Rusty Wallace in 4th, and he's just a few car lengths behind Bill Elliott. Rusty Wallace in 4th, about to be challenged by Jeff Gordon in the 24 car.
Ken, is this writing on the wall that there is a big change in this racetrack? Here's Davey Allison, who didn't run good the first race. Bill Elliott, who didn't run good in first race. 24 car was back in 20-something place. Seems like all these guys are starting. Rusty Wallace, we never heard of him earlier. Now he's right back in. Track's changing, some different guys coming to the front.
For the moment, Jeff Gordon, the rookie, has the lead in the 600. And he is slowing down and out of gas.
That's going to cost Gordon a lap coasting around like that.
Yep. You could see it surge, and you got the gas. You got enough back to get around. Can you make a whole lap on an empty?
Oh, yeah.
Now, let's talk about the 24 for a moment. Jeff Gordon, as you recall, as we were leaving you, he was coming by as the leader, and you could see the car burp and run out of fuel. Then it got a surge, and it carried it around, but it may have cost him a lap.
Yeah, let me tell you what happens in a case like this. One of the worst things that happens in the scoring division, okay, 18 cars stayed out. Everybody else that just pitted, looks like everybody went a lap down while Jarrett stayed out. It's going to be a question. 18 and the 22 might be the only 2 cars that didn't go a lap down because they stretched it.
There'll be 228 laps complete as they come to the line. Now here's how they've lined them up. Those cars that got trapped in the back are up in front of the 2 leaders. Dale Jarrett and Bobby Labonte are actually first and second in this field. And the rest of the cars in the lead lap are starting just in front of them. In other words, they're on the tail end of the lead lap as they turn them loose. They've got to come all the way around to catch Dale Jarrett, number 18, the 500 winner, and Bobby Labonte, who stayed out there and gained a little.
He just gave a stop and go with the 24 car for the restart, so he's coming in.
Jeff Gordon.
Again, what this amounts to is on this mile-and-a-half racetrack, they're a mile and a quarter behind right now. They got a long way to go unless another caution comes out.
And if a caution comes out, they'll circulate around, get themselves back up into this thing.
Jeff Gordon elected to stay out, trying to catch a caution, hoping to stay out one more lap because Labonte was the leader. Gordon is in.
22.8, which is about the same as Jarrett had, and now Jeff Gordon, third place car, is on pit road. He's being shown as a lap down.
A little bit of trouble right rear. I don't think he got the wheel on. No, he didn't. They dropped the car before he got the wheel on. They had to take the jack back around it. He was having a little bit of trouble with that left rear, and they had to jack it back up.
Randy?
Another air wrench over on the left-hand side with the trouble in the left rear. There's like 3 air wrenches over here. One has come back across the wall. They have finally gotten the left side up. Oh, it's devastating in here for the Gordon pit. He wanted to get back on the lead lap, and after one lap, he finally came down pit road. Didn't get back on the lead lap, but he's down and away. That was a tough stop for him.
Better than 27 on that one for Jeff Gordon. Unfortunate stop, his first start at the 600, but doing well. So we have 297 laps complete. We have some cars that had just coming in now. That'll clear pit road among all the leaders, however. See Schrader nestling right up on the rear bumper now, car number 24. 24 is being shown a lap down. Gordon is in 9th spot.
And that came, the 24 went down when he had that problem on that pit stop that we were watching. He got behind. He has been able to make it up. Schrader is showing in 3rd place, but he's got the 24 car between him.
First, number 18, Jarrett. Labonte in 2nd. And breaking away down the backstretch, Earnhardt trying to get some distance from that leader and Crane for another caution to let him collect the front of the field. There are 8 cars running in the lead lap. Jarrett, Labonte, Schrader, Elliott, Irvin, Martin, Earnhardt, and Spencer are in the lead lap. There you see Earnhardt and Spencer on the tail end of that lead lap. Just barely in the lead lap as we run lap 3:39 at the present time. They have enough fuel to go the distance. The drama will be if there is another caution or how hard Earnhardt can run. Meanwhile, up in front, first Jarrett is being challenged, and it's Schrader going into the lead. Schrader, the man who set on the pole with a new record of 177 miles an hour, goes back into 1st place.
The 3 car and the 12 car, Spencer and Earnhardt got that lap back by battling out front along with the 24 car. He was in front of the leaders.
Come around to complete the first lap under green. Ernie Irvin is out in front. Ken Schrader is in 2nd. Bobby Labonte in 3rd. Jeff Gordon in 4th. And falling back some is Spencer. Let's see if we can get a report down on pit road as to what happened to car number 6.
They didn't know at his own pit what was happening, Ken. The radio communications were such that the pit could talk to Mark, but Mark couldn't talk to the pit. I had to tell the crew that the engine was smoking and that they were having problems. It appears to be a lost engine. Martin has lost 4 engines in 9 World 600 attempts.
Take a look at the struggle up in front. Here comes Schrader and Irvin. Even across as they go down into turn 3. The 21 car, Morgan Shepherd down a bit. Here comes Earnhardt getting into it. Struggle is for the lead.
Irvin's leading the race. Schrader and Earnhardt are battling for 2nd place. Side by side, the 21 cars down some laps.
They put him down a lap, but back he comes. Earnhardt is right back in it again on the outside of Kenny Schrader. Jeff Gordon, very much with the program, is in 4th in that lead lap. And Spencer is there. Around the outside, Earnhardt picking up the spot. Now remember, Ernie Irvin won one of those qualifying races in the Winston Series for that $1 million bonus. He was successful at Talladega. Dale Jarrett was successful at Daytona. The next step is here. If one of those two comes home today and they would have a shot at $1 million.
No sweat. Our car kept running good, but it just wasn't quite fast enough. Didn't quite have the right setup to just go take the thing. But we could have raced them for it.
Thanks a lot.
What a battle for the lead. Earnhardt and Ernie Irvan wheel to wheel, and Earnhardt goes back in front. Schrader coming with him. You saw Earnhardt go right down to the grass as he battled. First tried the outside, through the dummy coming out of turn 4, then ducked to the inside, coming down to the trial. We need to look at that one again. Back from a lap down. Look at this battle for third. 21-year-old Jeff Gordon going wheel to wheel with Ernie Irvan. Lap 362, 400.
Boy, something you've got to think about. Irvin did not stop and put tires on that last stop. The rest of these guys put new tires on, and they might have just a little bit of an edge right now.
Rolling up is Dale Jarrett in the number 18. He's in Dale Jarrett. Here comes the 24 back another time. Gordon and Irvin still wheel to wheel in the back straightaway. Dale Jarrett has moved around Bill Elliott and taken 5th. Elliott falls to 6th. Spencer is in 7th. Bobby Lavati in 8th.
Boy, they touched real hard right there. They got together pretty hard coming in that little dogleg section on the front straightaway. Got them straightened back out. Irvin's caught on that outside. It's going to enable Jarrett and the green 18 to move right up on the inside of him.
And there's the 24. A little further back in 3rd position, Jeff Gordon. The rookie, leading rookie points up to 3rd spot.
Ken, I've got to tell you, that was a nice move on the 21 car, Morgan Shepherd. He let Earnhardt by, and when Schrader got there, he could have gave him a hard time because there was a gap in between them, but he moved over and let Schrader go also. 24 car, Jeff Gordon.
Okay.
Are we going to leave the satellite operating? Well, he knows it's just like stirring up a hornet's nest when you mess with him like that. Then he gets to really going in. I tell you, Kenny's really run good, Schrader.
There's your 2nd and 3rd place, and Jeff Gordon, as we get down toward 10 laps to go, 389 complete next time by on the leader.
Yeah, this is teammates. It's heating up between the team right now. Rick Hendricks owns the 25 car right here, and also the 24 car directly behind him with 10 to go. And I tell you what, the teammates are going to have a battle.
10 to go this time by. Gordon closing on pole sitter Ken Schrader. And drawing away is Earnhardt. What a remarkable story. Earnhardt came in here. He did not qualify well. He was angry on pole position qualifying night. Showed a lot of frustration about that. And there you see the interval between the black number 3 and Ken Schrader, as well as Jeff Gordon.
About a half a straightaway right now. Jeff Gordon is really running Schrader down right now. Catching him in a big hurry.
Jeff Gordon, the rookie, coming up here. But here you got a couple of freshman standouts having a great performance. Earnhardt in 1st, and now the battle's beginning to heat up for 2nd. Down to the inside comes Gordon. Jeff Gordon on the bottom of the racetrack. And the kid goes up into 2nd spot, and Schrader falls to 3rd. Indiana and Missouri, 2nd and 3rd respectively out here. The Hendrick cars putting on a show in the final moments. 8 laps to go this time by. It's Jarrett back and forth, Irvin in 5th, Elliott 6th, Spencer 7th, Lavati in 8th, Morgan Shepherd a lap down in 9th, Jeff Bodine in 10th, and Darrell Waltrip in 11th.
Johnny Hayes is down with Rusty Wallace in the garage. Let's go see what Rusty's deal is.
Rusty, you had a good run, then we had a problem. What happened?
Yeah, the car was good. I mean, I started the race, I was real loose. I got way back. And we kept working on it, and I finally got really good. And I got to 5th there, then got up to 3rd, made a good pit stop, and come out racing Elliott for the lead there. and I had the air pressures really low in the car, and I didn't give him enough time to let the things air up, and I got too aggressive underneath him coming off at turn 2, got in the throttle too early and spun the car out. And really, it wasn't that bad a deal. I didn't hurt it too bad. It was still running fast enough. We made a tow-out adjustment, and it was too far, and we went out there the last time, and it lost the right front tire, and went up at turn 3 wall. Couldn't stop it. When the tire went down, that was all she wrote.
Well, for you, that's just a minor mishap. Thanks a lot.
It's been a minor mishap compared to what I've been through. Like, say hello to everybody.
Rusty Wallace. Disappointing night for him as he really takes a hit in that point battle with Earnhardt. But right now, let's meet that 21-year-old who came home in second place tonight, Jeff Gordon.
Well, Jeff Gordon over here talking with the media. Jeff, there it goes, 600 miles. Wasn't so bad, was it?
No, not bad at all. I tell you, when you got a car working as well as mine was today and you're in the hunt all day long, we had to come from behind. I missed a pit one time. We had a bad pit stop, but we gained our lap back for a second. You know, I mean, anytime you run second to Dale Earnhardt, that's great. And Hendrick Motorsports had a second and a third, or I think Kenny ended up third. So we're real happy with this DuPont Chevrolet.
Anything at all you could have done with the car? I heard over the radio you and Kenny's car both a little tight towards the end. Did you pick up a little thing, put it in your notebook for later on?
Well, the tighter the car got, the more patient I had to be. I had to slow my pace down and just ease it into the corner and get it turned and go. And, you know, every pit stop I said, guys, can we loosen up? Can we loosen up? And they were loosening up for me. It's just the track kept getting tighter and tighter. So we've learned a lot. When we come back here in October, we're going to have something for them.
Great run tonight, Jeff. Dick Berggren is standing by in victory lane with the winning car owner tonight, Richard Childress.